All right, let's talk about direct versus indirect characterization. So first, characterization is hopefully a term that you've heard of, which is just how a character is described. What are they like? What are their interests? What are their hobbies? What's their personality? What do they look like? All those things are just characterization. It's what makes stories interesting. So direct characterization, and you'll want to write these definitions down in your book club Google Doc. Direct characterization is when the author just tells you what a character is like. Okay? The author just straight out writes it down. So here is an example. Alice was an honest girl. It's not that interesting, but now we know, okay, cool, Alice is honest. Or Jack liked horses. That's another example. We're just told something about a character. I almost said lemons. That's not a character name. Lila has black hair. All those things are direct. Okay, so pretty straightforward. Indirect characterizations is when the author shows you through actions what a character is like. So direct characterization is the author just telling you something. Indirect characterization is the author showing you something. These are usually more interesting. So if we were to take a look at Alice was an honest girl, if we were to turn that from direct into indirect, a good example would be Alice returned the wallet she found on the ground to the front desk. Okay, so we see through her actions, she is an honest person. We're not told Alice is honest, but we are shown through her actions what moral character she has. If the other two are just kind of like character traits, like they like horses. So taking that away, so instead of Jack liked horses, we could say Jack wanted to spend every second in the stables and even slept with the horses. Okay, so we're seeing through his actions that this guy loves horses. They are his life, and that's all that he wants to do. Okay, black hair, physical traits are kind of hard to make indirect. Those are generally always going to be direct. But that is the difference between direct characterization and indirect characterization. You'll see there's a lot more direct characterization at the beginning of the book as they're kind of setting up everything and all the people. And then it gets more indirect as you go along and you have to figure things out yourself. So most authors use a mix of these things, and that's the best way to characterize your characters. I hope this was helpful. Have so much fun doing your first book club today. Thanks, guys.